This is Unit 11, Density. First part, Introduction to Density. Here you can observe a glass of water, and here a well, and here a water reservoir. When comparing the volume of water in these three, from first to third one, the volume of water increases. And when we consider the mass of water, it is also increases from 1 to 3. That means more water in reservoir and than the glass of water and in a well. And volume of water also the same. So we have to find a common relationship among the volume and the mass of a liquid. And we'll find that. Okay, so here we have to do an activity to find out the relationship among the volume and the mass of the liquid. For that you want a triple beam balance, 500 milliliter beaker and 500 milliliter measuring cylinder. Firstly, you have to arrange or adjust the beam balance, the triple beam balance into 0 mark. So you have to dry and clean this beaker, 500 milliliter beaker, and you have to keep it on this like this. This is an empty beaker now, and you have to measure the weight of this. Denoting from here, you have to measure it from here. You have to write it down. And then what you have to do? You have to take the 500 milliliter measuring cylinder and add water up to 100 milliliter. This is the water level. Then you have to add 100 milliliter water there, and you have to add that water, 100 milliliter water, to this beaker. Now it is containing 100 milliliter of water. Then you have to measure the weight of that. Now we have to have here. This part has come to here. Now you know the mass of 100 milliliter of water. Then you have to remove this water, 100 milliliter water from here, and you have to take it back. You have to make it 0 again. You have to make it 0 again, and you have to dry and clean. Again you have to dry it, and again you have to clean it thoroughly. This beaker, empty beaker, and you have to keep that empty beaker on this triple beam balance. You have to wait. And then what you have to do is, you have to take the measuring cylinder and you have to measure 250 water there. It is containing now 250 milliliter of water. Measure accurately and put that 250 milliliter onto this. And then you have to, again this bar is going to come here, and then you have to measure it. You have to weigh that beaker with 250 milliliters of water. And you know the mass of that one also. Again, what you have to do is, you have to remove that water from there. And then you have to remove the beaker also from there, and you have to clean that beaker and you have to dry it up thoroughly. And you have to make this the triple beam balance to 0. And then you have to keep this 500 milliliter empty, clean, dry beaker on this triple beam balance again. And then you have to measure 500 milliliters of water from a measuring cylinder and you have to pour it to this beaker. Then what you have to do? You have to measure. This is the measurement of empty beaker. And then you have to measure the weight of this beaker with 500 milliliters of water. Now you know 3 measurements. And really it's 4 measurements, you know the weight of empty beaker as well. Here now we have to consider 1 milliliter as 1 cubic centimeters. So what are the observations that you have taken? The mass of 100 milliliters of water and mass of 200 milliliters of water and mass of 500 milliliters of water, as well as mass of the empty beaker. We have measured it 3 times. You know it, right? So these masses you have to put here. Masses of beaker with water. And you know the volume. Really you know the volume. At the very beginning you know the volume. Each volume 100 milliliters, 250 milliliters and 500 milliliters. How you can find the mass of water? Only the water. Here you have taken mass of water with the beaker. You know the mass of the empty beaker, then you have to reduce or subtract the mass of empty beaker from mass of beaker with water. For instance, we can say mass of the beaker with the water is 150 grams. So if the mass of the empty beaker is 50 grams, so you have to subtract it like this. So the mass of water is 100 grams. Likewise, you have to find out this one as well. So you know the mass of water here, and you have to divide that one from volume. The star, the cloud mark is for the mass of water. You know this one, and volume is there as the star mark. So cloud you have to divide by star. But the mass of water you have to divide by the volume. So that ratio you have to take it to here. So the mass is coming in grams. The volume you measure it by milliliters, but I said it earlier, you have to consider 1 milliliter equal 1 cubic centimeter. So this will come as 1 as cubic centimeters. Grams you have to divide by cubic centimeter. Grams in the mass, and the volume is in the cubic centimeters. So when cubic centimeters coming up, you have to put minus mark there to the 3, the power. That's a mathematics part. Grams per cubic centimeter will be the unit for this ratio. So this ratio we call it as the volume. Sorry, the density. The mass when divided by its volume, we called as the density. Here is the density. The cloud you are divided by the star. Cloud means the mass of water and volume of the water is in the star. So that is equal to the density. So unit of the density is grams per cubic centimeters. Mass divided by volume. Okay. We'll move to the next. Okay. The density can be explained as the ratio between mass and the volume, as I said earlier. So this is, you have given the definition for the density. Mass per unit volume of a substance is known as the density of a substance. So mass per unit volume. So you have to have this one. Definition for the density. So density can be represented by rho. This is we called as rho. It will be written in this way. It's like P, but don't write it like P. This is the way that you have to write it. And the mass is represented by simple M, you know it, and the volume is going to be represented by V. So you know, according to the previous one, mass is going to divide by volume. So M will be there in up as the numerator. The denominator will be the volume V. M divided by V equals what? It's going to be the density. And that is the end of today's lesson. Introduction to density. We were talking about this, and we were talking about the activity to find out the ratio between mass and the volume. And you end of the lesson, you have found density is equal to mass of the liquid you have to divide by the volume of it. And then you can write the formula for density as rho equals, rho means that P like 1, M divided by V. That is the formula for that density. Okay, thank you for joining.